guys, I want to read you one of my poems today called What About Our Children? But first I want to tell you how this poem came about. I feel like as adults, older generations, we forget that children lead by example. And we have the audacity to wonder why so many things are the way they are, but we forget that it all starts with us. So be the change, be the difference that you want to see in the world, and be a better role model, so that our children can be better and we can stop being at such disadvantages, especially as a minority or just people in general. This is not subject to a certain color, because just as pain, it knows no prejudice. So this poem is called What About Our Children? Let me break down an issue that's often swept under the rug. They throw it into the category with education. They say it resembles a fixable computer bug. They call it detrimental, but then they give speeches on just how much we can revise it. They treat it as a person with an option to CPR. It's up to you to revive it. Like an almost lifeless person gunned down by life itself. Can you not hear the cries of our children? They're begging, no screaming out for help. But in order to help them, we must first help ourselves. We're bringing up lost children due to our own souls crying out in the middle of the melt. Look at that man in the mirror and find ways to alter your self-image. It won't be easy. It's like a pro athlete rushing to get past the line of scrimmage. Now we worry so much about these celebrities and those sentenced to time in prison. But what about those soldiers helplessly committing suicide? What about that labor force worker who's been revoked unreasonably of all his pensions? Our failing education system, that glass ceiling hindering women, and all of these innocent children being stripped of their livelihood, not to mention. Let's teach our children the fundamentals of life before we teach them to retaliate, how to swag or defense mechanism to senseless fights. Be an ideal role model, one these children can admire and look up to. Put God first and your best foot forward and you'll get a thanks. I made it this far because of you. When you talk to and about these children, hold them in high regards. I don't care how you perceive it, because words leave scars. You neglect, name call, and reject, but then you have the audacity to wonder why so many young men end up behind bars. You fail to realize the grace that your children are bringing home, because as the mom, you're so caught up on who's idolizing your appearance from afar. And as a dad, you're investing your time and energy into the perishable things like cars. What about our children? Better yet, what about me? How do you expect me to continue to blaze trailways when you put in my face all the wrong images to see? What about our children? Let's wake up and stop this charade before it's too late. Answer this question. How many more downward spirals can you take? What about our children? And with that being said, I just want to say thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and help me spread the word, spread the gospel. And I appreciate you.